It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And this one features the Ravens, sure-handed wide receiver. He should be one of his quarterback's best friends this week. It's the Ravens and the Eagles, and it comes your way next on Madden NFL 25.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gardner. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl-type season. And maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year. And with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The numbers a week ago for Johnson. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be led out by their 8th-year quarterback.
Anytime anyone throws for over 300 yards in a game, you know their name is going to be considered for Offensive Player of the Week. And in the AFC last week, our guy got it.
Yeah, he was the guy on top of his game. He'll try to duplicate that here in this one. Quick hitter here. It's complete. He was locked in. 2 trips to the end zone, Charles, over 100 yards receiving.
How about the combination of route running, confidence going downfield, and the ability to go up and get the football? You're exactly right. It was hard for them to stop him.
Here's a 2nd and 7. A short throw caught by Andrews. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now back to throw. That one into the hands of Flowers. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that will bring up 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Back to throw again. Throw caught by Flowers. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. He finds his man, complete. It's Flowers. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Second and 3. To the sideline and incomplete. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll set up to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Rashad Bateman, his first touchdown on the year. And the Ravens Ravens get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Eagles offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's played well all year long as he enters the home stretch of the season as the NFL leader in touchdown passes. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. Now a 2nd and 10. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Back to throw here. He'll get this into the hands of Dillon, complete. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. So out of bounds on the punt, and the spot will be, the side judge says, right at the 35-yard line here. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. A short throw caught by Andrews. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. They'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. His 4th catch already in this first quarter. It's a first down. Back to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Slings it to Andrews, and it's complete. The tight end has it. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 30. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. They'll look to throw here on first down. And he whips that one incomplete there.
2nd and 10.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession. A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches.
They'll set up a throw.
He'll get this to Flowers, left side.
It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
There's Flowers. He's got it. Touchdown, Ravens. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass, and the Ravens have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Eagles offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And he's very much alive in the race for most receiving yards by a wideout this year. Currently ranked 2nd in the NFL at this point in the season. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
He'll look to throw.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
He'll drop to throw.
Stiff-armed him. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
The 1st down carry here for Johnson. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this is caught at the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Shepard. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. They go back to the ground with Johnson. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They're going to look to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
2nd and 4.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
And that is incomplete. And the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. The kick by Elliott is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
It's a 10-yard loss.
And they'll send the tight end in motion.
At the 26-yard line.
Now back to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 20.
They'll look to throw here. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. In motion left goes a tight end. Back to throw now on first down. A short throw caught by Andrews. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 44.
Inside handoff. Henry muscles him off. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. And this offense on third down today, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 4. A short throw caught by Andrews. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
4-yard gain brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
They'll run. It's Henry. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This short throw caught by Goddard. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half.
2nd and a couple.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And Goddard going to have an Eagles first down as he'll get this up to midfield.
He'll look to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
2nd and 3.
And he's going to have the hook up here with Harry. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Back to throw here.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. The tight end in motion right. 2nd and 2. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Flowers. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On first down, he'll drop to throw. A short throw caught by Andrews. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. Well, still some climbing left to do to get back to even, but forcing a turnover and getting the field goal there, that's a small step toward erasing the early deficit.
Absolutely. That interception field goal, that's a big...
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Ravens offense and Derrick Henry set to take over once more. And he's been one of the most consistent pieces of their offense all year long, no doubt. Shouldn't be much of a surprise then to see him among the league leaders in rushing here late in the season.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Henry up the middle. And he's got room. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
They'll run it again with Henry. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
That's good for Baltimore. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
This will go to Henry out wide.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and a yard.
Running from the gun with Henry. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. They'll look to throw. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
There's Flowers. He's got it. Touchdown, Ravens.
A great effort there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Ravens have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, you mentioned that slowly but surely, you also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
The Eagles offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Up the middle, Johnson. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. They'll give up the middle to Johnson.
Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
14 yards there and an Eagle 1st down.
First carry now for A.J. Dillon.
And he'll power his his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
2nd down and 6 now from the 26.
Johnson running left. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
They'll set up a throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
They'll drop the throw. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
Now a 2nd and 6.
They try the left side with Johnson. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. He'll drop to throw.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
So another good job defensively because they've allowed 3 trips into the red zone, but only the 2 field goals.
Yeah, that's the bend but don't break, isn't it? And they really didn't get broken at all because if you're running off the field having allowed 2 field goals and 3 trips in the red zone, you've actually come out ahead.
Yeah, flip it over to the other side. The offense, they'll hope to cash in for 6 next trip.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Ravens offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out.
Zach Bond gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. 2nd and 15.
A short one there, caught by Likely.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And they're going to face a 3rd down.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is caught. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season.
And the Ravens are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
Point after, right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it's capped off by the Baltimore score.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. They'll look to throw again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They'll bring a tight end in motion right. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 4.
Back to throw again. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. The offense on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 4. Again, he'll drop to throw.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have an Eagles first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off.
Delay of game, offense.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. They'll set up to throw.
Quick slant to Brown.
Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Back to throw.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10.
Quick hitter here. It's complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle.
And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Now back to throw. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Eagles are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to 18. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told.
And the drive was all finished off on the touchdown catch by Dallas Goedert. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field.
And as we look back at how we got here, you'll notice a common theme in these highlights. A lot of yardage through the air. The passing game has been sharp right from the outset.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the fourth quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
A short throw caught by Andrews and brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. A handoff running left, Henry. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
That second down play nets a -4. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a 1st down.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession.
Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest.
Throwing the out route and complete. It's Shepard. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Back to throw here. Over the middle, complete. It's Brown. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2. Look at the big man rumble. And down to the 27-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. And that is incomplete. Another incomplete pass there. We've seen a bevy of those. This secondary, they've been pretty good, haven't they?
They certainly have. They've allowed the 1 touchdown through the air, and they're going to be upset about that later when they watch the game tape. But other than that, they've been absolutely rock solid.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
Touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Eagles have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season, is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
The Ravens offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been the star of the show, as they have just had absolutely no answers for him defensively. We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down.
Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Again, it's Henry. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. They're going option play on 3rd down.
And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
It looked like almost a miscommunication defensively, because once he decided to keep it, he had pretty smooth sailing.
Yeah, it became a question of, wait a minute, who's got the quarterback? And when you talk about miscommunication, it's supposed to be called assignment football on the defensive side of the ball, but the assignment gets mixed up. That's the end result.
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational.
But Charles, you think about this victory, pretty impressive. They came in facing one of the top defenses in the National Football League. Not only did they get the win, they played a clean football game, didn't have any turnovers against that great defense.
Yeah, it's a terrific observation because you know they emphasize ball security, wanted to avoid making any major mistakes playing against that tough defense, and they were turnover free and took points when they were available. Excellent execution, and they did it confidently.
So for Baltimore, they move back over 500 at 7-6. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, it's a tough one to swallow as they drop back to 8-4 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.